So taking a look at the Xegis safe. This is a palm vein recognition safe, which is kind of cool technology. Just gonna go real quick what we get in the box here. You get a quick start guide here and manual. You get an initial setup quick start. You get your user manual, QR codes here, but pretty thorough manual there. We get a little bag of goodies here. We got some screws if you want to screw it down to, say, a nightstand or, you know, something like that. We get a charging cable. This is USB-C, which is nice. We get our safe here. It is beeping. I have had this out of the box already. I wanted to be able to just jump right in instead of spending a bunch of time on the unboxing. We do get a cable here, so if you want to lock it into your vehicle, something like that. You get keys. This does have a keyed entry as well. This box out of the way here. Okay, so when you initially get this safe, you definitely want to use this quick start guide here. It's going to tell you to go ahead and open it with the key. You're going to punch in the admin code, which is 123456. And I just reprogrammed mine to do the same thing. So 123456, it'll open. Okay, so you can use the code, key, or the palm technology, which we're going to get into in a second. Just going over this real quick. Solid material here. This is all metal around the sides. The lid is also metal. The bottom is some type of a plastic, basically, but if you're screwing this down, that should be pretty secure. There is a little bit of room in here, I guess, if you wanted to try to get in here and pry it with a tool, but to me, the main thing about this safe would be keeping, if you have small children in the house, you know, keeping your firearm away from them, and I think this would do a pretty good job with that. You got some cool features here. It does tell you the humidity and the temperature inside, and your battery display here. Charging port is right here. And now we're going to get into the palm technology. So this is contactless unlock. So you, unlike a fingerprint one where you're having to, you know, touch it, and if you got calluses or, you know, grease or anything on your fingers, sometimes that has trouble opening. I was trying to get a hold of a fingerprint safe, borrow one from a buddy of mine, but I wasn't able to get that in time to make this video. But I can tell you this is, I've messed around with the fingerprint ones before. This is much easier and faster to me. This is going to be reliable under all hand conditions, whether your hand's wet, you're sweaty, you know, calluses, lotion, and this is even going to work in the dark. We're going to try a nice wet hand here. No problem. Let's try a little dirt on it. Oh, I got water on this sensor. There we go. I had water on the sensor. Okay, try that again. So it'll read even through this. It does have an AI chip. The palm vein technology is going to read the subcutaneous vein patterns in your hand. So those are unique and not copyable, which is pretty cool. So on the palm technology, basically what you're going to want to do is just put your palm right over the top of it, and it's going to open. I'm holding it, you know, about 4 inches or so above it, and I've yet to have it fail. And I am super amused by this thing. I guess I'm easily amused because I just keep walking around the house. Every time I walk by this, I just wave my palm over it. And so I've opened this probably 150 times already, and I've never had it fail. Now, I did not program my left hand. See, it's not going to do anything. It'll give you a beep, a double beep, a beep beep, and that means the reading failed. Okay. You got some nice solid hinges back here. You do get some kind of egg crate padding in here. You got a little bit up here on top as well, some foam. Looks like a pretty solid lock, pretty well built safe, but really super cool on that palm technology. It's so fast. I would, if I'm going to trust a biometric safe, I would personally prefer this one rather than trying to find the fingerprint pad. Basically just wave your hand right over it. It's abracadabra. You know, it's super fast and somewhat oddly amusing to me. Like I said, you can still get in with the code. I just left this set to the admin code, or I reset my code as the admin code 123456 because I'm not going to use that.
Combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life. That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage.
I'll change it if I'm going to store a firearm in here, but for the purpose of this video, I just left it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you also have the key lock in case the battery goes dead. Really pretty nice looking safe here, and that technology is super cool. I have not ever seen this before. It is a camera of some sort in here, a sensor with an AI chip. It does not go anywhere. It's local storage, so it's storing just your handprint. These do come with a 3-year warranty. They say the battery life is about 6 months, but my assumption is that's not opening it all the time. And whatever, you know, the sensor, the camera, whatever, is very, very sensitive. So if I lean over it, it's already, you see the little red dot there, it's scanning. So I get my face over it, and it's already scanning. But that is so fast and easy. And in the heat of the moment, you know, adrenaline rushing through you, and you need to get to your firearm. To me, that seems much, much faster and easier in the dark than it would be, you know, a combination safe or a fingerprint safe. As long as it holds up and it always works. Like I said, I've probably 150 times I've tried it. It's never failed to open, so that's pretty cool. One thing I will tell you, don't close it with this hand, because as you're pulling it off, it's reading your palm again. So it is pretty sensitive. So what I would do when you go to close it is either use your non-registered hand there, or just grab it by the sides. Like I said, solid material. You know, of course, someone with determination can get into any safe, but this is going to be a good way to keep, you know, your kids safe. If you have kids around the house, good way to keep them from getting access to this. The vehicle cable, also a good idea if you want to carry something under your seat, something like that. I'm going to move this away from me so it'll stop beeping. But yeah, if you want to, you know, fasten it to the frame of your seat and someone get this out of there, yes. Is it a deterrent? Maybe take a little bit of time. Yes, you know, these cables are, you can cut through these, but it does take a minute. There we go on the Xegis safe. I will put a link to this safe in the description below. I will also link my Rockport page and my campsite page. Those are all affiliate links. Using any of those links on either of those pages costs you nothing extra. It does help the channel, and I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time I make a video. Y'all stay safe out there.